Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be making chicken jalfrezi as requested. So I put a poll on the YouTube community and I said what would you like for me to cook next, and jalfrezi seemed to be the overwhelming popular one. So what we're going to need is 1 teaspoon of oil, 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste, a quarter of a red pepper, a quarter of a green pepper, half an onion, 4 pieces of pre-cooked chicken, 1 teaspoon of our desi style spice mix powder, half a teaspoon of our chilled chili, which is just chili powder, half a pint of our base gravy sauce, half a tomato, 1 sprinkle of coriander. So as requested, I have listed all the ingredients, which will hopefully be easier for you to follow. I'd like to say, please comment, subscribe and like. I know there's been a lot of activity on my channel, and thank you for all those who are viewing it and supporting it, and our spices. Thank you for people who are buying it. That's going really well. Plus our sponsors as well. So big shout out to the University of Portsmouth, TCL Global, Biscoes and University of Portsmouth, and A1 Printing Services, who have really supported us. And thank you for those who watched us on Channel 5. Recently we were on Channel 5 on a documentary on how we flew 80 of our curries to France. So thank you very much for all your support. Right, so we start off with, I've got already sort of like a half an onion cut up here. So you want to make these quite chunky. So jal actually means hot, and fyazi means onion. So it's like hot onions, jalfrezi, hence why jalfrezi's got a lot of onions in it. So quite chunky slices. You can make these. So that should be enough for one portion. So again, cut a green pepper, about the same size. They're not thinly cut. Might not need all of this. And then a red pepper. Again, make sure you take the seeds out. So these are quite big green and red peppers, so I've not used a lot. I mean, it depends how many you make. If you make a couple of portions, you just got to kind of figure out how much you're going to make. Right, and then you need to mix these. Make sure they're all kind of mixed up. So chunks of it. Right, so that's that cut up. And we have a pan, spoon, cooker. So you're going to put about, put 1 teaspoon of oil. You could put 2, just depends how big or how much you're going to make. Once the oil's heated up, a teaspoon of garlic ginger paste. Can you hear that sizzling? You can smell the aroma of the garlic. It's really nice smell. And then you can put your onions, peppers in there. So one thing I didn't put is I didn't put salt in there, because we have it in our base gravy salt, so I don't want to put too much in there. But to soften these onions, I might just put a little sprinkle in. Normally we have our onions sort of already caramelised. The onions are sort of pre-cooked, because we go through so many jalfrezis that it will take us too long to cook it like this. So I'm just going to wait for the, if the pan is starting to burn a little bit, just add a little bit more oil. So, because I'm doing a demo, I'm only going to have 4 pieces of chicken. I might put a little bit more because I've got quite a few onions and peppers in there. You could always slow the gas down. Slow the gas down. Just let it. Because these onions and peppers are quite chunky, they need a bit of time to caramelise. Like I said, that's why we, as a restaurant, we would have it already caramelised. It would just take us a lot less time when we serve the curries out. So break it up. can really smell the garlic and ginger and the red peppers and green peppers. Really, the aroma is so nice. So once it's gone a little bit soft, you'll get your pre-cooked chicken. Remember not to put any of the sauce in. So I'm going to do about 4 pieces, which I'll do 5 pieces there. Remember not to use the sauce of the pre-cooked chicken. You just want to use the chicken. So once it's a little bit warm, you want to put this is our desi style mixed powder, about a teaspoon of that, and then you've got about half a teaspoon of chilled chili. If you like it hotter, add more. It's entirely flexible. But normally a standard Jalfrezi is just a little bit under a madras. It's not too crazy hot. Some people make it really, really hot. We as a restaurant just kind of do it as like half a teaspoon, just under a madras. And then you've got your base gravy. There is about half a pint in here. Jalfrezi is not a very, very saucy curry, so you don't need too much. It's not like a madras or a vindaloo, which is very saucy. Then you mix it. Just gotta wait for it to cook now. While it's cooking, what you can do is you've got a tomato here. Cut it in half and cut it into little bits. Just at the end you put it, because otherwise it will melt in the curry. Just gives it a little bit of colour, a little bit of dimension to it. So as you can see, it's still bubbling up. So as you can see, the colour is starting to get slightly darker. That's when you know it's starting to get done. It's bubbling up. So you can see that. And right at the end, you'll just get your 2 pieces of tomato, put it in there, and then a sprinkle of coriander as well on there. Just mix that around. You can see that it looks beautiful now. That's a chicken Jalfrezi. One of my really favourite dishes. This is. It's got so much colour, so much flavour as well to it. If the colour if it doesn't look very shiny, mine's pretty shiny as you can see. Just add a little bit of oil on the top of it, and it will just give it that sheen, that little glossy look to it. The longer you leave it as well, the longer it will dry up. So Jalfrezi, as I say, is not very saucy. If you've put too much sauce in it, just leave it for a bit and it will dry up. I think mine's quite dry now. So there we have the chicken Jalfrezi. I'm just going to grab a green chili. So I've just taken the stalk off that green chili just for a bit of decoration. We put it on top. And then just a little bit of coriander there. Look at that. That looks absolutely beautiful. It looks really nice. Chicken Jalfrezi, you've got your red onions, your red peppers, your green peppers, your onions, your chicken, coriander, chili on top. Look at the colours. It just looks absolutely beautiful. There you have it, guys. A chicken Jalfrezi.